Each Frostft is first.
Hi, Beach. Theoretically, we're not jail. I don't know if you actually are, but you're more than welcome to join. I don't know if you can join a partway through thing because essentially I got kicked when playing with Friday Group. Um, wow, sub for 2 month Audible Premium, I guess, or and you can get Audible boxes or some other badges or something. I don't know. Blatant plug. Um, Yeah, I got kicked because A, poor Wi-Fi, and B, the servers aren't doing great because new update. When playing Peak yesterday, so I'm like at the final area. I think if I load in, I don't know if you can join like midway through someone else's game, but if you can, you're more than welcome to join. And if not, I can just message you when I inevitably die on my attempt to get to the top. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to do the true ending, but yeah. I would message go me, but I assume they're going me. Because he asked me if I wanted to play earlier, and I was like, I ain't gonna be free forever, my guy, but if I am, sure. It was to be like 6 hours later, and I was stuck. Still can't do it. And now it's like 6 hours after that, and I can do it. It's probably been over 12 hours. And now I'm like, yay, I can do it. And it better be asleep. I'm surprised you're not at jail. I can go to the big. Yeah, we can see how this works. If I continue run. Actually, I need to check. That's Ed, fortunately. Enjoy whoever's around. Unless you really hate their guts, in which, oh no. Ah, okay. Cool. Oh wait, I need to rebind controls, restore defaults. Yes. Because I changed my controls yesterday. I that's moderately scary. Cool, let's see what we have. Rope is useless for me because I'm just by myself. Crane launchers are pretty goated. Um, yeah, it's crouch so I don't get shot. Activate the statue. Anti-rope cannon's pretty neat. I think. And now it's time to enter the final ascent. Or something. I am a little injured, but it's probably not worth healing up with the full health, considering there's more arrows to come. I've got a really funny screenshot from yesterday. That should make a great thumbnail. for this. Maybe I do just pop one because I can. Yeah, I think I do pop a health kit just because I am injured. I think I eat you. And I pick you up because that is much extra stamina as I would want. Yeah, now I'm on a new keyboard because, as established, my laptop keyboard's dying. I don't feel like getting repeatedly pelted with arrows, so let's go outside. Let's not go there. Okay, I like how you get like a little visual indicator. That seems pretty helpful. We are on Tenderfoot, so it shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. That being said, Curse, like the area before this is pretty hard. I'm pretty sure I just survived out of... Like in all games, the animals love me. I am the Animal Whisperer. It's probably because... you know, I'm a good little boy. That's a weird thing to say. I keep my 5 precepts, and thus the animals love me. Let's see what's in here. Energy drink isn't that useful, so I will simply ignore it. I'm going to assume the inside each layer is going to have a chest, which means I should be able to relatively easily get the funny clown achievement. I think there's an achievement for getting all the clown luggages. I would have loved like some scout mints. Those would have been lovely because they're multi-use. Grab them, food them a bob. I assume all my audio stuff's fine, given the fact that you haven't complained. The wall over there isn't particularly helpful. Okay, I see a route. Hopefully I can actually grab... Okay. I don't like that. Is that like a permanent reduction or what? I don't fancy getting shot there. I think that's permanent. That's scary, okay. Well, I don't like that. Me no likey. Me no likey at all. I think we just... brute force that? Yeah, I think we just have to brute force this bit. Like, we can use extra stamina. We've got Sports Drink. It basically filled it. I'm a little hungry. Supposedly there's mimics, which I don't know what they look like or what they are. That slightly scared me, I'm going to be honest. Get rid of that. Yum, yum, yum. Fortified milk is food now, apparently. What was in the backpack? If I Q drop, yeah, this is the awkward thing about single player is there's so much useful stuff and you just don't know what you... The piton really should be in my inventory because it kind of has to be for it to be used. It honestly might be... I think the least useful thing is actually to drink, crazy enough. So let's just fill up fully on extra stamina. So if you need extra stamina, I can just use a marshmallow or a sausage. Oh, it has funny parasols and stuff, because like those prevent full damage, don't they? But yeah, we'll put some balloons in there so it doesn't weigh me down, which is really nice. I don't know what that is, but that looks scary. You gotta do it. You don't get a choice in the matter. You simply have to do it. Yeah, now I'm gonna constantly get the piton prompt, but it's fine. Thank you, ladder. You are the goat. I kinda wish there was like a sated thing. I don't really want to lose extra stamina permanently, so let's not. That's simple, huh? Yeah, I don't want to do that, so let's just not do it. Problem solved. I should probably get my agile detector up, actually. I think that wooden barbell is the best bet. I don't know if that orange lip is aesthetic or... Okay, this is not the best spot, huh? No, it looks like an actual physical thing. No, it's not. It is aesthetic. That's not ominous. Hello, Teddy Ursa. I think I just need to continue going around. Even if I lose a little bit of altitude. Having a route is more important. If I can't go up, there's no hope. Is that a mean rock? I don't know if I don't think that's a mean rock. I think I'm gonna get shot here. No, I am the sneakiest quack alive. Implying that there's many other quacks to be found. Oh, there's luggage over there. Is there luggage here? Yes, there is. Ow! Ow! That's sleepy luggage. Sleepy luggage. Hopefully that's not permanent. It doesn't look like it. The Mimic! Owie. Why would you do that, my love? Also, my love, I beat... I won that defect run, so now I've beaten the game with... I have A10 to every character. I'm the greatest gamer to ever live. And I think that's actually luggage. That just looks like a weird texture glitch in my bob. Welcome in, my love. Yeah, because that was the first time with the effect, excluding... Oh god, that's a big swinging above, huh? Greed! That was not remotely worth it. To be fair, I don't think I had a route inside, so I guess I have to go this way, huh? Oh. Bunny luggage. I think I'm close to getting the achievement. I don't know if I've had one or two. And if I was... Yeah, definitely. 100%. I'm totally gonna get a win streak. Oh, an A10. Don't be a... Oh, God, nearly killed me. Ow! Ow! I wasn't expecting that. On the plus side, I came prepared. That's a tad unfortunate, though, because we lost altitude. I say as if I can't very easily get it back up. But we also lost some extra stamina permanently. Kablooey, indeed. Yeah, I haven't trained in forever. I was absolutely itching to do so. So I'm really glad to be back to be able to do it. You know, I think that might require a piton or just tanking the extra energy. But maybe there's a route out there. I don't exactly fancy getting hit by a thingamajig. Owie. What was that for? Was it for getting explodificated? Yeah, I think we'll just tank the extra stamina a little. Yeah, we didn't lose all that much, and we got quite a bit of height. Although, this isn't... No, this is a pretty decent spot. Thank you for the head pets. That's... This looks very friendly. Is that getting closer, or am I imagining things? I think I was imagining things. Run! There is a thing up there. Can I make it? Maybe. I think I'd make it easier with this, even if I have to go, you know, more horizontal.
Each Frost said quack quack.
Could you hear that? Because I couldn't hear that. So let me... Yes, I'm using a keyboard, so stuff actually works. Let me refresh this. Theoretically, did I... Let's do that and hope that works. Okay, that's the important part. Is you can hear that, but just in case someone redeems jump scare, I don't scam them. Yeah, I want to use my extra stamina first, because I can get it back by eating a marshmallow or sausage before using the piton.
Each Frost just redeemed Naya Tilda.
Yep, thank you for the nya. I refreshed the browser so I can hear stuff now. That's good. I think it's because I forgot to have it shut down when not available. I've been assimilated into the cars. Ow. Well, there goes not get by a trap. We'll just leave that in there, because I don't have a healing item, and it's actually more efficient to just leave it in. Although that's a really inconvenient spot, huh? Found luggage. More traps. Is it worth it? I think this will get me the achievement, so yes, as much as I... God, having this arrow in my face is really inconvenient. Maybe it gives me a bandage. And that way I can take the arrow out. Yeah, let's wait for this cycle. And then run for it. Ow. Okay, I got hurt slightly. Oh. Okay, cool. I got the achievement. This didn't give me anything useful. I mean, we love bugles. I mean, there is one of those, but now how do I get out of here? I could use like any number of items, to be honest, but I don't wanna. Full greed and all that. Was it worth getting shot in the fascicles and taking a bit of damage for the achievement? I think so. But I don't think I got shot trying to get that. I think I got shot trying to climb. This is not really... There's not really a way up here. So let's go back outside. Hello, Big Torch. This works. I'm getting a little hungry. Yeah, I'm just stuck with an arrow in my face, because when you take out the arrows, they deal more damage than having the arrow inside you is damage, and I don't have any more healing. I was hoping to get some from that clown luggage, but it said lollipop, and I was like, okay, I guess. Peak is a good game. I enjoy it. I don't think it's that much, my love. Maybe it's also a great content game. I mean, it's Friendslop. All Friendslop's great content. But, like, it's one of the good Friendslop games, so the ones people can actually name. And the rest is actually worth getting. Honestly, Lethal, which kind of started it, might be one of my least favorite of actual Friendslop games that aren't actually slop. Don't know why the genre is called Friendslop when it's actually good, but there you go. I don't know if I actually died this run. I think the only time I died was because I DC'd. I think I messed this up. No, I didn't. Post irony. think I want to get over there, but that seems kind of difficult. You know, without losing a bunch of extra stamina. It could be item time. Or I could try and go back round that way. I think I have to risk getting destroyed by the swingy. Ah! Very manly, I know. How many swinging mobs are there going to be? If I paid more attention yesterday when I was very tired, I could know the route to get this, because I remember seeing them win. Okay, that's another chesticle, so I should probably go there. Some other food would be nice, because I don't really want to spend my really good food. Which is me just being stingy, I'm aware. Ah. Okay, this is a bit awkward to get. This might go terribly wrong. I don't know how you tell if it's a mimic or not. All of that for an energy drink, which isn't very useful. We're not sponsored by Gamer Subs. Or anything like that. At least not yet. But even if I got reached out with sponsor stuff, I don't know if I'll take it. You know? Unless I genuinely thought it's alright. I say next week I'll be doing Raid Shadow Legends. Great question. When does game that I can heal myself with? It's genuinely infuriating me too. Game, you couldn't be nice and give me a chest with a bandage in it. Or a med kit. I would waste the med kit on getting rid of this arrow. Oh, it's so much nicer having a keyboard instead of using my broken ass laptop. Let's just run around, see. Ow. Oh god, that's a problem. That was a slight issue, huh? I don't think I can get to that very easily. Which is unfortunate. The easy thing to do would be jump, grab the chain, climb around. I don't know if I'm willing to, like, I do this. Which I realize isn't exactly not balls. You know, I think it's time for me to eat the... Yeah, because that gives me some extra stamina as well. Ah, goddammit game. Eat. The pitons are always a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm surprised this game works as well as it does, considering the maps are randomly generated. Okay, I think this is the peak, so Goodbye, arrow. Ow. I think one of the other things I do. Wait. How many is that? I do need to take out 10 arrows from me. I should have farmed it with a medkit earlier, because I was going to heal myself and out a full heal. Unfortunately, we don't have all the fancy things, so we can't bring back the Scoutmaster. But I can at least finish this one. We can peek. I'll probably run it quack, but and see if I can solo Scoutmaster rescue Mabob. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing to do the whole Scoutmaster thing over there, but I don't have the items. Right now. Bye bye Wiggles. Because everyone does the fake Wiggles. That's the Wiggles of Let's. Oh, I haven't won solo yet, apparently. Yes, I nearly failed to grab the rope. Yeah, don't question how that happened. I got a clown outfit and a hat. As well. That's peak. That's not the true ending. As always, my character exists to be as puntable as possible. Oh my god, I can be a furry. You hate me. I have no idea how good his name outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do the true ending. Yo! I'm gonna try and get the true ending. You know? Please don't crash. That would be relatively naff. Owie. It's me, the Quack. Scout cookies! Scout cookies! The game loves me. Scout cookies, my belief not to use these, which would be sad. Also, because of a tenderfoot, we don't actually have to worry about time and stuff. We can just chill. I'll keep these. Graphics wise. So I might honestly go down to 30 limit because this is grab a couple of coconuts. Coconut nut is a very nut coconut. I have such way of words. Uno momento. There probably should be a redeem for in-game action. We've swimmed. Big swim. I don't think I've done that before. Technically, for being completely optimal, would fill up our extra bar of stamina here completely, but we're not being completely optimal. And also, technically, you can knock. Apparently, you can use that frisbee to knock coconuts out of trees, so I wouldn't actually have to climb it. Let's shake these bushes, see if I've got any berries. Things that aren't coconuts that we can carry around are generally helpful. And again, we have all the time in the world. Sorry about that. My brother was doing brother things. It's nice for them to be here, to be fair. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty coconut nut. Okay, we see the pillar. Sure, we see the pillar of light. And we can see... case. So that's more loot for lootage. No, we are going to be very limited on space, because we need to have all of the weird, charmy mobobs. Okay, I guess I'm blind today. That's the second time I thought there's a chest, and there's not. There's a chest there, though. And another one there. And a poisonous berry. Which you can now cook. You can cook out the poison from all the poisonous things. Which I don't think is how it works, but, you know, it probably makes playing the game a bit better. Not actually particularly useful for solo expedition. Useful for solo expedition. More chests. Nah. I simply do not need a second rope spool when I'm playing by myself, and the main use of a rope spool is to help someone else get up. Nothing jank was happening with that game. The game doesn't seem to want us to stand, I say, and it suddenly lets me. The game simply wishes to prove me wrong. I don't need all these balloons, game. I will simply have a balloon. I'm pretty sure that's a tenderfoot moment. Like, I don't think I should be able to climb up that. Oh, mushrooms. Are you safe for human consumption, mushrooms? I think chubby shrooms always are. Yeah, I'm not getting poisoned, so... Yeah, chubby shrooms are always safe. Wish you my love. I kind of want to run a Pokemon quiz at some point. Would you be interested in partaking? I also want to run a quiz for the for your favorite game. But I assume you're not going to be interested in that. Nice. I need like one more person now. Or I could do it as a multiple teams thing. I genuinely don't know what I want to do on that front. I think teams would be a cool way of doing it, but also don't know who I would put in those. I'm sorry, chubby shroom. Yum 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 yum. Yellow crisp berries are better. We found about to lose Scout's generosity. Yeah, I know. That's why I apologized. To be fair, with how many Scout cookies I have, yum 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 yum. This is what I mean we're going to so limited on inventory space. I also regret that I should have just got rid of the rope. The rope is the least useful item for a solo run. I don't know if there's a route here, really, but I needed to come here. We gotta save the Scoutmaster. Which means we need all of the totems, and I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. So, it ain't gonna be easy. And there's no better backpack. Okay, this was not my brightest idea. I think we will live, but just... Yeah, there goes like all of a bonus stamina. I'm not sure if I achieved anything with it. Got that grab spot, which is good. Game, please. Give me a spot. Game. Uh, thank you, game. This was simply not the route. No, we recharge. We're already way down. I would love some balloons. Like a triple balloon. They make the backpack significantly lighter. You know? Eh. I've got to set up the agile detector. I really should do that. I might do that once I finish this part. So now we climb in. Oh, luggage. Hi, Rockcraft. Fortified milk lets you take full damage, which is actually quite neat. To be fair, I would like the extra stamina, so I think I do that, this, and this. And it also works as food. Unsurprisingly, milk is edible. Oh! Now that is tempting. I think I get rid of the bandages. The bean. Maybe the bandages are worth it more than the milk. I don't know. It's hard to judge these things. I have a source of healing. I would feel a lot more comfortable with multiple sources of healing. But given inventory limitations, I think I've done the best I can. That's one of the hardest things about this game's solo, is just like inventory. This was once again simply not the route. But I brute forced it. I think I need to put the bean in the bag. The bean bag, if you will. Good. Actually, to be fair, if I pass out, I've probably lost the run. Something strange looks about that. Maybe those are just berries or something. Yeah, leaf fish. Okay, that's slightly glitch. Luggage, rope, energy drink, neither of which are particularly helpful. Do my eyes deceive me? Beautiful. Beautiful. No, don't. Rope, don't go. Okay, so bye-bye bandage. I kind of want to get rid of some. I'm not gonna. Now we'll simply have some milk. Now we can. We are fortified for a bit. Like nope. The fortification wore off when I was trying to demonstrate it. Don't step in jellyfish. Joke about pee. Don't actually pee on jellyfish wounds. It will make it worse, not better. I'm sure you already knew that. But just in case. Yippee. we are actually gonna do the slightly cheesy thing here. Actually, what will you give me? What is the Book of Bones? Chat, someone look that up for me, please. That looks relatively ominous. Checkpoint flag is nice. That's something I probably just want to physically carry into the next area. Game. I think campfire actually goes out. It might not. Okay, I think we're maxed out on that, so I'm just gonna punt these into the stratosphere and hope for the best. What else do I want to punt? Yeah, let's just punt you. We want the roots. We want you. I don't actually know what this. You know what? Screw it. We'll simply do so. What did that do? Nothing good. I think I'm a skeleton now. I mean, cool, I guess. I don't think it's worth it, but your boy's a skeleton. I don't even want the hot dog, which is crazy. I should probably punt it. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, just in case I die, there's a checkpoint flag. Which means I should have probably left a backpack with stuff in it. Like more stuff. But I'll grab you. You know, I'll just remember that's there. It's really easy to get turned around in this biome. I wonder if it's unlocked an output. I guess I didn't get an achievement, so I doubt it. I have so little stamina now. That was such a mistake. I've had a platform shrimp, but I don't really think I can afford a platform shrimp right now. Yeah, I can't afford the platform shrimp, which is disappointing. Let's see what's in there. I don't suppose there'll be like a Pandora's. Nope. Again, I'll punt these into the stratosphere and see if I find them later, but I'm pretty full on stuff I need right now. Don't really see a way down from here. Not a good one. I should have waited for my stamina to refill. Hi Val, welcome in. Thank you. It's 18. It's been a bloody while, hasn't it? This is a safe mushroom to eat. I don't have any hunger. Honestly, same. I'm alright, playing Peak. I've become undead somehow. I read a book and now I'm a skeleton. So I need to find something that can get rid of all this curse, because that's not good. I need to find like a Pandora's Lunchbox. I think that randomizes all your negative effects. So I can turn this into like sleep, that would be pretty good. I don't actually know if it undoes curse. I don't know if anything undoes curse. Maybe a cure shrimp does. Look. More look. Okay. I think I bounced the first red. What? Okay, I'm not gonna make that. I made it. Now it's a question of how do I dismount? Like that. How's you about? I mean, Rocket Pack's funny. Rescue kit. Name 10 bugs. Oh. No. I'm gonna name the Torah, the Bible, the Quran. Oh, free Lord of the Rings book. I've got a message from Wes, but I saw him in the Leosa chat. I was like, oh my god, Wes is not dead. Oh my god, if Wes comes back, yeah. It would be great to have Wes back. Considering he's kind of the reason I started streaming, I know. And honestly, I've missed him. It's been quite a while. Rescue Claw fun. Yeah, I'm about to break it, but it's fine because I didn't have room for it. It literally just saved me a tiny bit of time, but rather than hold the wall, bony boy. Yeah, I'll be very excited if Wes comes back. The first seems like everyone who's pseudo disappeared's coming back. Because like, heck, I think Blue's streaming later today, if not already, as well. And Blue is disappearing off of it, but it's now done a couple streams as of late. It's honestly great. Everyone's returning. Hi, Suki Pookie Wookie, welcome in. It's not fully back, but it's good. I'm alright. Yourself? Wow, that's brilliant. Speaking of fanboys, pulls out a quack. I've semi-murdered myself in game. Medicinal roots, go! Medicinal root, go! Okay, I think there's a bandage around somewhere. Ow, my everything. I was already mostly dead from the curse. As becoming a skeleton does to someone. And then the wind decided to murder me. It's without argument. Sorry to hear you had a rough day, but yeah, it is the end of the day. We are free from any and all responsibilities. You know, I can actually grab stuff now. I probably should have grabbed that portable stove. It sucks to have to use all my resources, but it also means I have inventory space. So I'm very conflicted. Actually, I need to find wherever the glowing pillar is. I can't just be trying to peek. Speaking of glowing pillars, I think that's it. Sneaking suspicion. I don't remember what a sports drink does. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. Okay, God. This is a minor issue. I can stand here? Sure. I love this game sometimes. It makes all the sense. The only thing I'm upset about the skeleton is it didn't give me an achievement. I feel like becoming a skeleton's relatively worth an achievement. Actually, let's not eat the random mushroom. But I don't know what it does. This is not safe. Okay, I guess this was just the weird purple mushrooms and not, what's it called? The thingy-majig I needed. Yeah, this is the new fancy update. Well, technically I'm not at the area, but I am playing on the update. I was playing with the Friday people yesterday. I mean, fair enough, the game can be quite frustrating. I'm playing on the easy mode. Just because it's solo, and I don't exactly fancy... Like, when I'm gonna need most of my inventory being spent with stuff I need for the fancy new update, because I was playing yesterday, but I got disconnected. And I couldn't rejoin. Well, I'm being blown into a wall, but on the plus side, it's a wall, so could be worse. Ah, hello, beetle. Okay, run from the beetles. The beetles are not friends. I repeat, they may be friendship, but they're not friends. Yeah, I got kicked, so I didn't get to actually finish the fancy bit, so I kind of want to try to get it. I did manage to finish the... what's it called? I did get to play the new area. That's not safe. You know, to prove it's not safe, I'm going to throw it away. But I didn't get to play the very end area. Yeah, okay, Fanny Pack's just the worst backpack, but, like, you can't wear both. Scout cookies are better than this random mushroom. I do love scout cookies, and this game's given me 10 billion of them, so I can't complain too much. I suppose I cannot find... There's supposed to be, like, a glowing area of light where the new thing is. But I can't find it. Maybe I just need to go higher, but I am also scared of missing it, and I don't really see a good route up. So, I'm going to keep looking around. And apparently that's the right thing to do, because more loot. That's a chain launcher. I think I'm going to... I'm just going to chuck those real quick. Chain launcher, bye-bye energy drink. Yoink. I wonder if I can get poisoned now I'm a skeleton, actually. This might have some benefits. You know, because I don't think a skeleton should be able to get poisoned. It just doesn't seem logical. I don't think there's anything logical about reading a book and becoming a skeleton. I only named 6 books earlier. 6 of Crows, Cricket Kingdom. More scout cookies. This game loves me in a funny way. That gets me to 8. The Hobbit. That gets me to 9. This is gonna hurt. That gets me to 10. I've named 10 books. Those spawn outside of the final area? I realize I forgot about it in classic Quack fashion, so I need to come back to it. I genuinely don't see a good way up anywhere here. And I still don't see the magical pillar of light I'm looking for. So I think I just go up and see if it's just later. I don't actually know if I can get back up there. Like, easily. I mean, losing a quarter of your energy bar to being a skeleton doesn't help, I'm gonna be honest. Have I got hunger since becoming a skeleton? Someone remind me. You know, we'll keep a look at that. I wonder if being a skeleton has its benefits. I can tell you, being undead has its benefits. We are technically in our jail. I hope not everyone's trapped. But also wouldn't surprise me. Wing. I am straight out of the cover on Metal 11. On foot. Okay, yeah, I'm hiding from the winter, but that used all my extra stamina. I mean, that could just be the benefit. Is you look cool. But I'm not sure if I've got hunger since becoming a skeleton. Which might be the benefit, which might mean I can ditch the scout cookies. Like, is it worth it? Probably not, considering food has other benefits. Yeah, I should have rested there, but the game was being silly. And so I just decided to tank it. Like, I think I've gone into this purple area and not suffered the consequences. Right? Hi, spider. I would rather not get webbed up. I've already done that before. Bye, spider. We'll run past. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't actually need any of these cookies anymore, really. Outside of the extra stamina, so I'm just gonna munch down. Okay, cool. I can travel way lighter now. So that's actually huge, given what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we're just gonna ditch those stout cookies, huh? And you know, I'll keep these scout cookies. Although genuinely, just getting rid of extra weight is probably more useful. I'll get rid of one of them. Fortunately, we can still take damage. We are not immortal. We are merely a bony boy. But yeah, you trade out a bunch of cars for environmental immunities. And no hunger, which... yeah, you just become immortal. Congratulations, you win the game. Platform shrimp! Double platform shrimp! Give me them shrimps. Yeah, I think becoming undead has been mostly helpful in this situation. I don't really know where I go from here, though. Honestly, it kind of makes me wish I was in the... hello, granola bar. Guess I'll eat you. Doesn't really do much. It's gonna be a bit weird to save some guy's soul as a skeleton. It's not what we're... you know what? We're breaking negative stereotypes about the undead. And isn't that what really matters here? That's what we at Quack Corp stand for. I'm surprised the spiders want to eat us. There's not really anything left to eat. We are not even skin and bones. We're just bones. That tree looks like a way forwards, though. Oh yeah, I can just go... okay, but that'd still knock me back. Like, that's it. Right, there's no other consequence to it. Hello, Bugle Shroom. Go away. I feel so powerful. The beetle still probably doesn't like me very much. I'm gonna leave Mr. Beetle alone. Or Mrs. Beetle. Or other Beetle. Or Beetle from Pokemon. Who doesn't like beetles? They're just like, ah, god, that's not good. Ah. Ow. That was a lot of damage. I did not think I fell that far. That might be the run. Cause, owie. To be fair, I have a scout cookie, so I can kind of tank. Maybe. Yeah, brittle bones and all that. Not enough milk. I say as if I didn't drink milk earlier this game. I wish I had more healing items on me now. Oh well. We've got enough extra stamina to start just like extra stamina tanking some things. Yeah, we really need a med kit and like super badly. Yeah, I think I'm cooked too. To be fair, I have a respawn, which is nice. So I'm technically not cooked. I will just lose a bunch of progress and stuff. And to be fair, I still haven't found my objective. So, yeah, I mean, I can chain launcher over there, and I'll be fine on that front. I think. Ah! Falling off will not be fine, however. I'll still climb this a bit more, see if I can... See how far I can get before needing to launch, I think. Yeah, something like... will be massively helpful. This is going to use a bunch of extra stamina though, because I am a very owie quack. I do not understand full damage in this game. To be fair, I might just not be able to find a thing and thus not be able to do my objective. Let's, just for good practice, not blood us up. You should also be in here. Cure All would go hard about now. Remedy Shrimp, even. Not a great time for wind. I generally dislike the wind mechanic. I think it just says stop playing the game for a bit, which isn't very fun. I know I've said that right before, and I will keep saying it until I feel vindicated. Okay, that's not a safe shrimp. That could be very helpful up there, but it's unfortunately up there and not down here. Yeah, I think mechanics that make people not play the game when playing a game are fundamentally unfun. Which, all see it, all crowd control in every game. I guess I'll grab this to potentially cook it. Well, every PvP game with crowd control. Hello, Beetle. They're pretty derpy little fellas, aren't they? Ah, he's coming after me. Beetle! Beetle, no! Bad Beetle. Back, run! Like by name, or... Because, like, and also, like, categories or, like, specific species. To be fair, I cheated. I mentioned... Oh, that's cool. Huge! This takes a while, doesn't it? Huh. My bones are healed. I'm not sure how you'd, like, put a plaster on my shattered bones. Yeah, exactly. You can do, like, Hercules beetle, stag beetle, etc., etc. And actually not that many types of beetles. Dung beetle. For a spoiler, I kind of want to run a couple quizzes, and I want to make a bonus section where it's just whatever random trivia I feel like putting into quiz. And one of the questions is going to be name 3 beetles, and... Like, yeah, you can name 3 other beetles. You can name 3 types of beetles. You can just say, like, Steve, George, and Freddy, and I'll be like, yeah, sure, you named those 3 beetles that. And it's just whatever you feel like. Unfortunate... Yeah, I didn't find the thing I needed to find, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna be honest, being a skeleton is way too cool. To potentially rest the run on, so I think I'm just gonna keep going and just beat this run as a skeleton because it's really cool. I don't know. Ringo Starr is the best beetle. I don't know why I've decided this, but this is a hill I will die on now. Actually, to be fair, I can kind of just go wheat. If I'm not getting all the things, I can kind of get rid of this because I'm sorry, Scout's generosity. I simply could not find whatever I was supposed to find over here. So what about that airline food? There's not actually any, unfortunately, no like berries or anything spawned up here. So this is not very much bonus stamina. Again, it's not like the food part of it matters, it's the bonus stamina that matters. Oh, it's the Mesa this time. Oh, the Mesa's gonna be chill as a skeleton. I don't know what I just unlocked, but I unlocked something. Alright, let's get the airline food. This stuff's here just to refill extra stamina. Yeah, it wasn't Mesa last time I played, but I suppose it very much can be. I think I'm stuck as a skeleton. Well, stuck is a strong word. I realize an issue here. Those turn out. Well, I didn't know being a skeleton would... Owie, yeah, my bad. I guess I just... To be fair, you know, I shouldn't have agreed to abandon the Scoutmaster. That's on me. Rule 1 is never leave anyone behind. The Plague Doctor fit is very cool, but Dex is already using it, so I can't. So I'm going to stay on my regular outfit. I do really... Yeah, it's so cool. But we stay with our cowboy. So, and our silly thing. Yeah. I just like having the bandage. Because again, my aim with my character is for them to look as puntable as possible. And if I achieve that, I have done what I need to do. Well, we run it back. They'll run it quack. I say as if I'm not going to raid out soon because I see Blue boot up VTube Studio and I'm just like, I could be watching a Blue stream. I'm so bad with that. Sometimes like a friend will be streaming and I just like, I kind of want to stream, but I'll just do that. The amount of times I've just sat and watched. The amount of times I've sat and just watched a Leosa stream instead of streaming is crazy. I should have cooked it. I'm the white. Yeah, I have been inspired to mod literally everywhere I can because I think it's funny and it means I don't need to feel like I mean, A, because if I'm gonna watch a stream, I may as well help out. And B, I mean, I'm not. I shouldn't be. I need to justify this to you. You also mod everywhere. And what's it called? It gives me the fancy badge. I like having a fancy badge. It means I don't need to compete for VIP badges. You have as many mod badges as you want. Yeah, I'd like to be helpful, and I like fancy badge. It's the ultimate power. Okay, I didn't know if you hit the pickup. They just actually pulled. Okay. Fill up all of the stamina. I think there's a berry around somewhere. Unlimited power. Yeah, I'm surprised the default icon wasn't a hammer. It just seems like, you know, banhammer is such a, like, universal phrase. Where'd the apple go? Get back it! Do not be free. I don't care if it's a slightly wet crisp-berry. Yeah. Like, I know the sword is, like... That is honestly kind of crazy. I guess... But, like, isn't that just, like, kind of the point of Twitch stuff? To be that. I assume they get their own icons. Actual Twitch peoples. Yeah, fill up all that juicy extra stamina. I want one of these on me. I can have one in there. Mm-hmm. Zero channels can share band list, but not mod list. Well, I don't have a shared band list of anyone. Nor do I particularly fancy having one. Because, like, Seribot takes care of all of the annoying spam. And I like to ban people. If I'm going to have to ban someone, I want to do it on an individual basis. Seribot is the goat. I don't know if I've needed Seribot for a bit, but, like, it's completely free to have. But I was like, you know. I am slightly confused by what Peak is doing here, but once again, that thing fooled me. I'm surprised it did it twice. I didn't think I was that stupid. I remember I was also part of that campaign. It's so good. Simply not what I meant to do. I'm surprised about how quickly I forgot about all these little bonus goodies. Despite having played this exact same map half a second ago. Oh. Checkpoint flag could actually be really useful. Well, is really useful. I'm sure something could be. It's like the best item in the game for a solo run, considering it's a second chance. That's the one thing you don't get in a solo run. I don't have room for you, so I think I'm gonna, yeah. I really want to use the claw, but I have no need to use the claw, so I won't. A second claw, however. Ah, I messed up. Okay, it's fine. Whee. Too far. Where did a fancy pillar go? Oh, these are safe. Don't need them. But that's what I mean by... Okay, the pillar is still further up. Yeah, I was on the begging west to get to the Ceribot. It's so good. It's so much work. I think because I have max FOV and then even more FOV when climbing, that's when I get so funky. I should play some deep, like 2v8s out. I should do it on stream at some point. Well, either way, so I haven't streamed in over a week. Literally just because I streamed last Friday. Yes, so we go. This has got a bunch of good emotes. Actually, got he is an artist and thus can make good emotes. I'm genuinely quite excited to see what they do with Heroes Party designs because they are redoing them. I cannot imagine she has a light workload considering the Necromancer model, all of those. Scout Cookie's my goat. There's Scout Generosity as well. So time to get rid of two things. Two things I'm getting rid of. Your secret safe with me. No, I wasn't bad for it. Part of me's curious to launch a raid because I kind of just want to know how it's done because it seems like such witchcraft to me. It looks really good. Obviously the rigging's not done, but I've seen the art for it. Hey, these are safe. They're good low X. Not that we need them. We are at full quack. Yeah, the skeleton's probably what's it called? A lot less good on Tenderfoot. I don't really want to use all my extra, so the pitons are a bit jank to use. That's an alarm. Yeah, I think win or lose, we end with this run. Like, probably, right? I don't know if that's like an actual skeleton trait or if I'm just bad at the game. But, like, given that you get hunger a lot slower, that is true. I have bought that game now, so I probably should actually give it a play because I bought it. There's some berries over there, and I'm slightly hungry, but can't actually be bothered to go all the way over there. It's because Mugenics is so good. I haven't touched that game in ages. I should play some more Mugenics. It's possibly my favorite. Yeah, I believe I did so. Mugenics is possibly my favorite game ever. It's so good. There's that little sound to getting hungry. That's really cute. I think slightly wasteful, but I don't want to waste you. I think fortified milk's also the least useful thing here, so I will simply do that. I guess that's quite funny because it lets the skeleton has really good synergy with fortified milk because if honestly fair. I mean, it's roguelike, right? That's the point of it. The repair value. To be fair, I wasn't done with Mugenics. I just put it down for a bit and I got distracted by other things. Again, DBD is my latest obsession. It's so... And it is an obsession. I've been playing a lot of Spire. Slay the Spire 2 is really good. I've beaten the hardest difficulty of every character. I'm very proud to say so. It took lots of time and effort. And my other half shouting at me repeatedly for being a moron. But that's a slight exaggeration, but not entirely untrue. Well, it is an exaggeration, but not entirely untrue. It's a better way of saying it. Battle of my card pick's genuinely offensive. So... But like, when I am playing so many runs back to back, my brain kinda turns to mush. And I am a very impulsive creature. I found the best way to play that game is try not to die and then figure out how to win later, is what my last two victories have taught me. Which might not remotely be correct, but that's just how those two runs went, and that worked pretty well. We don't even need the extra stamina, really. What's in here? More fortified milk. Isaac's kind of a bullet hell, methinks. Oh! You know how I said I didn't really need to become a skeleton again? The game's telling me to be undead, and that is my nature, so... I am famously undead, so I kind of have to do it. Yeah, we will light the campfire. And let this whole thing play out. Now I have a lot better idea of what I'm doing, however. I think I will still keep the mints. I don't think cooking, like, the health items help particularly anymore. I'm very scared to use the grappling hook at the moment. Because the flag's so close, I think I'm gonna... You can cook the poison out of things. I'm just gonna fill up a thing with food here in case I die. Look, I know they're the same seed and all that. But I did think it would be, like, it's the same map, but I did not think it would be the literal same seed. But I think it might be, given... I don't think it is, actually, no. Ignore me, I'm speaking rubbish. I could fortified milk my way down there, given the frailty of my bones. Which, again, I have to assume is the tech there. Right, because skeletons. Milk. That's the joke. Cloud shrimp. Oh, that's where that is on this map. Cool. Ah, it's a slight problem. Slight more than a slight problem. A lot of shrimps in this biome. There's a shell shrimp there. There's another one of those cloud shrimps. First it gets huge, honestly. What's the least useful thing here? I think as this is all in one, I'm going to chug it. And take you and put you in here. Because that's the issue we've been having, is getting injured rather than anything else. Yeah, eugenics I got close to 100%ing. I think I've 100% like 2 games ever, if not 1. I know I've 100%, oh, what's it called? Wild Frost. I don't actually know if I want the platforms more. I genuinely don't. Like, they're useful and all, but they're not the most useful thing in the world. And I'm about to have to get rid of an item. And it might honestly be the scout cookies. Medicinal root's so huge as well, given how much damage we seem to be taking all the time. This game. Okay, bye medicinal root. I don't need to avoid that. Scout's ambition. Cool. It's time to reevaluate. We don't need the medicinal. We have 2 full heals. We don't really need the medicinal root. I think with 2 full heals, you are the least valuable. You've become the weakest link. Goodbye. I think I value our rope cannon more than that. Yeah, no, I do. I do the slight funny of... Oh, crap. Well. That went well. But to be fair, I probably... Those are going to be slightly subunits. Oh, magic bean. I was never been very good at using these. I might as well do a bit of practice. Considering excess of beanage. Not the best bean in the world, but it served its purpose, I suppose. Now I simply need to get to the top. As I have 2 of the things. This is going to get so much harder with time, because I'm just going to run out of inventory space more and more. That sounds like a beetle. That's another bean. Rocket jump. Up and away. That was not the greatest bean for the angle of it. Actually, it's still convenient. Convenient, if you will. Because I can sort of... I'm surprised it didn't take damage there. It's because I was jumping to grab onto something? I don't know. I don't understand this game very well, as we've established. The game, give me a Pandora's lunchbox. Sports drink. Chug. I do not question how I drink stuff as a skeleton. We just didn't trigger that. How? I don't know. We didn't. I'm so way down. Balloons would be an honest to god lifesaver, but then I'd have to get rid of something from the backpack. Plus, I don't need to care about these spores. Yeah, this would be so good on not Tenderfoot. Ah, that's not good. I wonder if you revive someone, they stay as a skeleton or not. I wonder if you can use this on other people somehow, and then they become a skeleton. Like, if you could bring someone back to dead by the power of necromancy. Considering that's kind of the point of necromancy. Oh yeah, I can just go into the purple stuff because I'm a skeleton. Ah. Ah. It would make sense. I got Barry None in the field, which is crazy. What's more crazy, I didn't take damage from that, but... Gun. Okay, there's one of the funny rockets and a single balloon. If it was 3 balloons, I'd be very happy. It's a single balloon, however, so I'm a bit less. I'm not gonna complain, it helps a little. Oh, inconveniently timed wind. It blew me away. Looking at the achievements, there must be some form of necromancy to revive people. However. What do you have for me, guys? Bandage would be nice if it... All this stuff is nice to have, but they're not gonna save me. Not for future me. Well, potential future me. I don't even know if that's helpful anywhere, but I did it anyway. Yeah, I think I was around this way, which was the more useful thing. It's so good to know these bandages are here. Once again, for future reference. Yeah, this is all familiar, which is a good sign, because we did get past this previously. The piton is very useful. Honestly, the bean's probably less useful. So let's just plant the bean there. Take the rope cannon. No, Dashman. Nothing bad happened there, definitely. Hello, button shroom. You're not safe. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm a skeleton. Conveniently timed sports drink. Fanny pack's not particularly useful for me. It's good that they added another backpack-like item, though. Because when you're playing with a few people, essentially if the person with a backpack dies, then you've lost a backpack permanently, and that sucks. So good work, devs. You did a good one. Oh, you simply cannot stand on that. I think I have done something called buggering up, so... Yay, I got some achievement. That would be really useful if it was a different map. Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh god, not the wind. I forgot there was a so much easier way of doing that. I don't know why I did that like that. That was moronic. On the plus side, inventory space. Guess I'll take a route. Time to delve into the no spores. To grab whatever's in here. Jug. Milk. Yeah, there must have been a way better rope doing that, because I don't remember being that much of struggling that much on the other time around. Especially considering I did it last time around with 0 energy. I'm not sure how I bugged it up this badly this time. Okay, that isn't a pick-upable. That is just very strangely done in the wall. Yeah, the 10 bajillion FOV has slightly confused the game at times. But I am, like, the #1 FOV enjoyer. Cloud Shrimp is probably more useful than the rope. Yeah, because there's a super useful tree last time. And evidently I'm not by it. That was not my smartest play, but it'll be fine. So there's something incredibly morbid about the fact... I remember this. That's a bandage, there's a root or two. Yeah, there must... I can't remember the better way I did, but there is a better way. Yeah, so I ended up using the chain launcher. And there might not be a better way. You know. Oh yeah, there's the goated tree. I think I might have ended up using a chain launcher. Hello, I think safe bugle shroom, but once again, don't need to eat, so... Stack cloud. Despite all the useful shrimps around, I haven't seen a remedy shrimp. That's a bounce shrimp. What I meant to do. I want a bounce shrimp. That sounds really fun. If you want to know why all the funguses or shrooms are shrimp, blame blue. Or thank blue, depending on how you think about it. I think it's a thank blue, because it's very amusing to me. And that's why it's become a permanent feature of my vocabulary. I mean, there's a second bounce shrimp. So we can just drop that bound shrimp for the fun of it. So I'll grab this one. Okay, we are safe on this side. We are perfectly positioned ourselves. You know, I should read one of those Undeath books. That would be so useful, IRL. Just none of yeah, okay, this is the bit I think I chain launched it, huh? But I think that might not be fine to grab and then go across. Maybe. Ah. Or not, actually. What if I just go up? What then? Oh, is that an actual feature of the thing? I genuinely thought I was just being bad at the game. I mean, presumably you wouldn't need to sleep if you're a skeleton. We do get tired. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because, yeah, I lack the thing I had last time, which made this very dull. Actually, hold on. I do have a thing I can use. Again, the point of having resources is to use them when necessary. Oh god, that's not good. That's why we like checkpoint flags. I mean, I was right, I wasn't good. Unfortunately, I've lost that rope launcher now. See, this is why all the stuff for future me was important. Because I knew it would come to this. Well, I wasn't surprised it would come to this. Would I take being immune to poison, extreme temperatures, well, poison and extreme temperatures, for having all injuries be 8 times worse? Still probably. No, Tromix isn't better than anything. Oh god, that's just gonna be a problem. Oh, it's surprisingly cozy here. I do really want to find a Pandora's. I think that'd be so good. Come on, grab it. Oh yeah. That's another cloud. Ah. You know what? Sure. Hello. Got that. Spider, I hardly know it. Bum, 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 bum. And plus, there's still plenty of stuff around. Potentially save our booty jigs. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, this is more similar to the way I went the first time. Hello, Antidote. You are literally useless. Ah. We are being ragdolled. What is... I kind of forgot that existed. Bye, balloon. You'll be mished. Yeah, checkpoint flags, very good. I think platform shrimps are better than the cloud ones. I just like having to brute force things, but I did just kind of brute force that. I think, yeah, I don't want to view bricks. Oh, there's one way of them leaving. But also involves me leaving. Medicinal route is honestly quite nice. I feel like there's something quite too fair. No, there's literally a bouncy bear. I'm gonna throw that there. Oh, that's a mandrake. Oh, I screwed it up. Supposedly you can cook those. Right. And then you can eat them. And there's an achievement for cooking and eating a mandrake. Yeah, I've kind of massively buggered this. That's a game, please give me something. Yeah, this is... Maybe that is full. Oh, I've been here. There's literally a bunch of... There's literally a couple bandages, which are better than a medicinal route for my purposes. Yeah, where did I go from there? Oh, not the wind. Oh, God. There simply has to be a better way of doing this. I don't think I make that, do I? One way to find out. I do, but I don't make that, do I? I suppose one way to find out. No, I don't. That's game over. Yep. Oh well. Well, I kind of wanted those eyes, I think. I'm gonna see how they look. No, I wanted them, but they don't look as good on my character as I thought they would. Damn, I've been locked in the same outfit forever. Ho ho! Is that in the forest? You know, I spent most of the stream yapping about streamer friends. Which, I don't know if that's good form or not, but it is certainly form. But I'm gonna do exactly what I said I was gonna do. Wait, that's... You know what, shot. That can be the raid message for people who aren't subbed. And this can be the raid message for people who are subbed. Normally there's a duck emote, but... Yippee, ducks. And thank you for the headbeds. Stream manager. Wade. I should set up horizontal at some point. Wait, I didn't mean to click that button. My bad. Raid. Following. You know, I could have just. You know, sometimes I'm a moron. But I've now committed to doing this incorrectly. Do I need to offline raid this Twitch? Twitch, are you being stupid? I think Twitch is being stupid, so I'm gonna cancel it and offline raid. And hope that works. So, everyone be good, be kind. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. And